Today we're going to talk about one of the most fucked up things colonialism has ever done. And yes, that is saying a lot considering its track record. Hello everyone and welcome to Disruption, a channel meant to disrupt all the systems that have been long embedded into our culture. From travel to politics to cinema, this channel will offer a different take on these issues. If you like any of this content, be sure to subscribe to this channel to not miss anything. Our world has been significantly marked by historical events. Some of these events have left their mark more than others. Colonialism changed our world entirely, and although we would like to believe that's a thing of the past, some of the systems that were created during that time still remain. So because of that, today I have chosen to make this first episode on this channel about Haiti.
And now to another ABC News special report. Tonight our team inside Haiti. The UN says there have been more civilians killed in Haiti than in Ukraine in the first 4 months of this year.
This is what life is now like in Haiti.
Nation is no stranger to hardship. It's already struggling with devastating gang violence and political instability while teetering on the brink of economic collapse.
Restitution, deuxièmement, réparation.
For those unaware, Haiti is a country in Central America, right next to the Dominican Republic. For years, Haiti has struggled with inequality, poverty, political instability, and natural disasters. In 2010, we witnessed the peak of those natural disasters when the earthquake hit Haiti. It was also around the time where the worst edition of We Are the World was recorded. But yeah, we have that in our history now. But it was for a good cause, so, I prefer to think about that. However, in the recent years, Haiti's safety has worsened since the assassination of its then president, Jovenel Moïse. And yes, I did look at YouTube tutorial on how to pronounce that. I do not know a word of French.
Entrepreneur and politician, how do you say it? Jovenel Moïse.
Jovenel Moïse. The assassination of the president happened in 2021, and since then, Haiti has been left to the hands of gang leaders. People in Haiti fear for their life, and they are trying to get out of the country. A lot of people have been forced out of their home and fear to even go out into the streets for their safety. But what led Haiti to its current situation? We must remember that this is not something that happened overnight. Haiti has had a really long history of inequality. So to answer this question, we must consider the history of the country. The year is 1971. 1971? The year is 1791. And the revolution for Haiti's independence has just begun. At the time, Haiti used to be the biggest supplier of coffee and sugar, making many French families rich. It was also the most profitable possession of the French Empire. The labor behind these supplies was, of course, not done by the French. It was done by the exploitation of enslaved Africans that they had brought to the continent, with the sole purpose of being exploited. So, after years of working hard for the French people, the enslaved people in Haiti had had enough and decided to start a revolution. Thousands of men and women gave up their life to obtain their freedom, and although the odds were stacked against them, they succeeded. In 1804, Haiti achieved its independence and became the first country in the world to abolish slavery. However, their battle did not end there. 21 years after the country's independence, a squadron of French warships equipped with 500 cannons invaded Haiti's shoreline. They had been sent off by the monarchy to demand Haiti one thing: that they pay reparations to the former French slave owners for the money that they had lost. The audacity! If they did not accept to this, they would have to face another war. With Haiti being a new republic and having just started to rebuild after its independence, it didn't really have many other options. To make matters worse, other powerful nations around the country refused to acknowledge its independence. The US was one of them, as it was scared that enslaved people in the Americas would be inspired by Haiti's bravery and decide to uprise and abolish slavery. So Haiti was on its own and had no other option but to accept this deal. The amount was so high that even the first installment was 6 times the government's income that year. In addition, Haiti had to also provide a 50% discount on its imported goods to France, making repayment even more difficult. But that was the point, and part of the plan. The French king had given the Baron a second mission, to ensure the former colony took out a loan from young French banks to make the payments. These loans helped to boost the French economy. In fact, this money even contributed to the construction of the Eiffel Tower. The Bankers' Commission alone exceeded Haiti's total revenue that year. According to the New York Times, Haiti suffered a loss of $21 billion in today's economy. This amount is even considering corruption and waste. Some economists even consider this to be a conservative estimate, saying that the actual amount is way more. It took Haiti 122 years to pay off that debt. Over the course of those years, Haiti lost an insane amount of revenue that could have been invested in safety, education, infrastructure, housing, and so much more. One of the saddest things I read while doing this research is that in 1940s, children in Haiti who had the privilege to go to school were asked to bring coins into their classrooms so they could help out pay their country's debt. Haiti was also later on invaded by the US, with the US hijacking its entire financial system. But the US contribution to Haiti's poverty deserves a separate video of its own, because it is a lot. Anyway, none of what we have talked about in this video is commonly taught in French schools, and there hasn't been an acknowledgement from the French government. In 2003, this guy, the then president of Haiti, launched a campaign for France to pay the money that they had stolen from them. But it is interesting to note that not long after this campaign started, he was removed from power with help from the French government. Coincidence? I don't know, maybe. Although this removal cannot be solely blamed on this campaign, the French ambassador at the time said that it was probably a bit about that too, as it would have set a precedent for other countries. Then in 2015, this guy, the then French president, said at the opening of a memorial on the slave trade, "When I come to Haiti, I will, for my part, pay off the debt that we have." People literally started crying in that room, and even stood up to applaud. It felt like they were finally getting the recognition that they had so long hoped for. But then this man turned around and said, "Psych, I was only referring to the moral repayment, not the actual financial repayment." What does that even mean? What is a moral repayment? I just feel like it's at the peak of like white man's guilt, trying to make themselves feel better. Taken to an extreme, of course. But now let's talk about the impact that this loan had on what we now consider to be millionaires. Some of the families that benefited from this loan continue to be French aristocracy and European royalty. Their descendants include Maximilian, Margrave of Baden, a first cousin of Prince Charles, the French businessman Ernest Antoine Cellier de la... Oh, no, give me a second.
Ernest Antoine Cellier de la Borde. Ernest Antoine Cellier de la Borde.
That guy. And Michel de Ligne, the Belgian prince whose ancestors were close to Catherine the Great, and helped build a little small castle known as the Belgian Versailles. The New York Times has written an amazing article that helped a lot with my research for this project. If you want to read it, I will leave the link down below for you to check out, along with other sources that I used throughout this video. One of the main things that I got from that article is that we should not call what happened to Haiti a debt or a loan or a reparation. We should call it instead for what it is, a ransom. It is important to know that Haiti has a long history of corruption. This and other factors may have contributed to its current state. No one knows how Haiti would be today if we didn't have to pay off this ransom. But imagining a hypothetical future is not what we should get from this. We should focus on the fact that Haiti was robbed and continues to be robbed. While the French government and families continue to sit in their mansions full of wealth, the people of Haiti continue to struggle to have access to basic infrastructure and resources. Their ancestors fought and died for their freedom long ago, and their fight should not be forgotten.
The report showed exactly where we are today and why we are here today. And as you mentioned, the history of Haiti, the culture of Haiti, rich and beautiful, and the tragedy that comes with having to pay the same people who enslaved us for the freedom, not just the freedom of Haiti, but the freedom of the entire South and Central America.